welcome in. How are you? I hope you're all doing okay today. This is the lunchtime check-in. We're doing lunchtime check-ins now Monday to Friday. I used to do these a long time ago and I really have just felt the need to get back into doing them again. So I will talk about the energies of today and we'll pull an oracle card and see if there's any guidance for your day ahead. Okay, so the moon today is in Taurus. It's the 5th of August. The moon is in Taurus at 5 degrees. Fives can mean change, sudden changes. You could be seeing 555, 555. Sudden changes could be afoot. So when the moon is in Taurus, and she was still in the sky, a waning gibbons moon she is called. As you can only see the left hand side of her, so half of the moon is in shadow and half is still showing. And I've been out this morning, out in nature, working hard, and she was still there looking down at us, you know, generating her energies. So when the moon is in Taurus, she could be making you feel the need for stability in your life, okay, which is not easy to satisfy now. So you could be feeling like changes are happening or around you, things could be changing. You have to learn to accept change. It is part of life. Things always change for the good and not so good, but it's all generally for reasons to guide you. You know, if you're having not so good changes, maybe you're being redirected back onto the path that you came here to walk. Whatever's happening, be kind to yourself, okay? We haven't all got the answers. We just have to navigate the best we can using our intuition and, you know, inner voice guidance. And you could ask your spirit team for a bit of help as well. And then you might just, if you sat and you asked your spirit team for a bit of help and guidance, you might find it's something might happen where you're like, oh, that kind of answered my question. And that might be a bit of help from your spirit team, okay? So the basic problem, because when you are feeling unstable, the basic problem could be in your own self-respect, okay? To ensure that you do not mistakenly seek, if you're not happy with who you are, and have self-respect for yourself and boundaries, etc., you could be seeking what you're looking for in materialistic things, okay? When you accept yourself for who you are, it will become easier for you to find peace and tranquility in the outside world. And so I have to say that when you do feel, you know, have self-respect for yourself, and you do feel more comfortable in your own skin, and you're happy with who you are, you feel so much more comfortable, and you don't need to worry about what other people think about you at all. It doesn't matter, because they're on their path, you're on yours, and it really doesn't matter, and you just feel more comfortable in the world. It really, you know, it doesn't matter what anybody thinks about you if you feel stable and secure in who you are, okay? So something to think about. Okay, so I'm going to pull a little fairy card. I love these, this deck here. It's just so cute, and it's just got little messages for you. The garden fairies, okay, nature fairies. Any message for anybody watching? Any message? Okay, so we have moderation. Okay, moderation. Right, okay, so it says, is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try and eat mindfully and healthily. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. Okay, so maybe, you know, cut down on those chocolate bars, or maybe something that you indulge in that you really know you shouldn't be eating. Maybe it's time to just cut down a bit. But I do think if you restrict, do you not think if you restrict yourself and you go, right, I'm not having that, I'm never eating chocolate again, all you think about is chocolate. So I was born with a sweet tooth. So it's good to have just a little bit, because you can have a little bit, you know, just not so big a bar. Right, anything for anybody watching from the oracle? Right, so that flew out immediately. Personal transformation is a 27. I was seeing 27 a lot yesterday. That's a lovely card, isn't it? Okay, 27. So you may be seeing 27. Personal transformation. That's the wrong book. So Clairvoyant oracle cards by Belinda Grace, illustrated by Tarn Ellis. I always like to give them a little shout out because it is so beautiful. Right then, so personal transformation. You have drawn this card today because it is the perfect time to transform a pattern in your life that keeps holding you back in some way. There are times when we all feel we have become trapped in a cycle of our own making, yet feel unable to figure a way out of it. The answer to your quandary lies within you, in the form of your personality aspects. In the form of your personality aspects. Okay, human beings are very complex, multi-layered creatures. We have different versions of ourselves that we present to the world, depending on the person or situation. There are many types of you, ranging from dark to light. Most of us manage to keep the darker or more negative sides of our character hidden most of the time. It may only be our families, close friends, or spouses who see these aspects on rare occasions. Whether they are obvious or not, our negative personality aspects are capable of having a profound effect on our lives. If, for instance, you always work hard, do your best, and reap little reward for your efforts, you may have a strong fear of success, or even a poverty aspect that you are not aware of. If an unexpected problem always turns up in your life just when everything is going well, then a self-sabotage aspect may well be active. Your inner subconscious world is full of these amazing aspects, which are all like characters in a story that make up the totality you know as you. So ask yourself, what unwanted events or themes keep repeating in my life? And really, it says this simple yet profound process will help you to identify and maybe transform the aspects of yourself that keep holding you back in life. So it is really good to take a look at things, patterns that keep repeating in your life, and thinking, why do they keep repeating? Why do I keep making the same mistakes? How does that make me feel about myself? Like, you may have a wound about money, or being worthy of money or something, or love, being worthy of love. And so you may keep doing patterns and repeating patterns because you're kind of self-sabotaging yourself, because your nervous system is actually not comfortable with the thought of that coming in because of past traumas that you've had. Okay, so obviously it can't be a quick fix overnight, but maybe you can look at it and think, that thing that happened to me in the past is actually stopping me from having what I want in the future. And maybe it's time that I did sit and face it again and try and work through it. Okay. And you may need professional help. So always reach out to a professional if you can't face those things on your own. Okay. Whatever it is. Anyway, so that's the message for today. I hope everybody is doing okay, and I wish you all the best for the rest of your day, sending you lots of love. And I will speak to you again soon. Take care. Bye.